I'm gonna need the pageant girlies to step in real quick because bitch, we gotta talk. And in my head I'm thinking what the fuck is going on in the pageant world and especially in South Africa. Chomi, you're gonna know that this weekend on the 25th of October we're gonna be watching the crowning of the new Miss South Africa, and I'm thinking in my head, why are we even watching? Because you know that the Miss South Africa organization doesn't even hold any international licenses. And Chomi, remember that this year, around about May, obviously around about May, you was around, around about May, I wasn't around because Chomi, I had the little run in with the law, bitch. Oh, Sana. So I wasn't here, but they did a media briefing when they were asked, Guti, are we going to be having someone or are we going to be sending someone to Miss Universe? They blatantly lied and said, no, we're not sending anyone this year because apparently, or they cited time constraints because they're like, oh, we need more time, or they need more time to prepare a new girl. It wouldn't be fair to send this new bitch when they're unprepared and da 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 yada yada yada. Meanwhile, they knew that these motherfuckers didn't have the license for Miss Universe. They don't have any licenses at this point, so they lost the Miss Universe license. And now today we are learning with Ubonang Monchane Shabalala, which is umfazi waga Simpiwe Shabalala. She's announced as the new license holder for Miss Universe South Africa, and she's also holding the license for Miss Supranational South Africa. A little bit of background on who Bonang Monchane is. Bonang Monchane, well, she's a pageant girl herself. One thing I don't like about her is all her Mama Africa wigs, bitch. One thing about that bitch, she will wear Mama Africa wig. I think she's convinced that now it's a part of her scalp, bitch. It's a hair because wherever you're gonna see, wherever you're gonna see that bitch, she's on a Mama Africa wig. And in my head, I'm thinking, bitch, let it go. When you were still reigning back in the day, 2010, 2011, wearing that ugly ass wig when you got it wasn't a wig or was it a bonding when you were crowned, bitch. That hair was horrible, but then after that she quickly married Usimpiwe Shabalala and then she became Mama Africa. But a little bit of background on her work. This bitch, she's competed on Miss Earth in 2009. She did Miss International in 2007, rather. She did Miss Earth. In 2009 she did Miss International. 2011 she did both Miss Universe and Miss World. And the crazy part is she ain't placed anyway on the Miss World pageant and she ain't placed anyway on the Miss Universe pageant. So for those reasons, I never really respected her work. I'm like, bitch, you can't even place anyway in the pageant world. But here she is now holding these two licenses, very important licenses, by the way, since she's going to be deciding the Miss Universe South Africa and Miss Supra International going forth. But today so much has happened, girl, in the pageant world, because we also learned Uguti, this page, Melissa Naimulu, has been crowned Miss Universe South Africa 2025. So she's the one who's going to be representing South Africa in Thailand. And in my head, and oh my God, I'm thinking they just did this on purpose because they need that bit of controversy and the whatnot to distract us. Because the same thing that happened with Uchidima Adichina, you're going to remember her. She was from Nigeria and and then she placed in the top 10 go Miss South Africa, and then everybody was up in arms, bitch. We're like, oh, we don't want this fucking Nigerian Shangan to come and represent us. You remember all of that drama, right? So now I think this bitch went and did the same thing, and she just arrived. Uyenzani ngempela this bokang uyenzani. Sana, because now you would know that Melissa Naimulu, obviously she's not new in the pageant scene. She's been competing in the Miss South Africa pageant, but also not placing very high, or not winning rather. So now she's been crowned Miss Universe South Africa 2025. But what I'm seeing, what's gonna be an issue rather with us as the people, is that this Melissa bitch, she's from Uganda. Ubaba waki was Uganda, so her mother is South African. So basically the bitch is not South African. So I'm seeing history repeat itself. So I don't know, girl. Are we gonna let this slide? But knowing us, me and my friends, because it's Tando Kuluma, we are not gonna let this slide. But in any case, I feel like going forward, Ubokang, if she knows what's good for her, as she needs to hire back Uwena Vessel, because obviously without Uwena, Uwena has worked so very hard, and Uwena is what made the girls to be the girls, or rather upgraded the standard of the pageantry in South Africa ever since he came on board in the Miss South Africa organization. We've seen the girls doing super well. You're gonna remember that bitch that won Miss World, that Afrikaans bitch that won, and Abozo Zibini. They were all molded by Uwena Vessel, and I'm hoping that Ubokang will be smart enough and bring this bitch on board. The one thing that remains in question, though, is the licensing yaga Miss World South Africa. You're gonna know what, obviously, the Miss South Africa organization doesn't hold a license for Miss World as well. But a couple of years back, maybe 3 years back, if I'm not mistaken, Carol Bauer took the license, or she's now the license holder for Miss World South Africa. But now she's been going through hell ever since the Miss World organization lost the license, rather. The whole Miss World thing just went downhill at the hands of Carol Bauer, and you're gonna know Carol Bauer owes everyone, from the beaches who. Why is this dog doing this? Yo, son. Chomi, you're gonna know good team. Carol Bauer owes everyone, owes my photographers, owes my event organizers. Everybody is wanting their money, and this money for mostly is in the millions. For the previous, since she took over, the people who have been helping her, working and hired rather, people are wanting their money. And Carol Bauer, I'm thinking she's signing out. She did post a cryptic message that now it's time for new beginnings and the whatnot. Obviously, she cannot continue having the license, because now there is no one who's gonna want to work with her to put this thing together, because she scammed and lied and tricked everyone to working for free. So nobody want to work with her. She has no choice but to let go of the license, hence the new beginnings. I'm also thinking maybe if Miss South Africa, the organization, know what's good for them, they better get this license back, because what the fuck are they even gonna do? What the fuck are they even doing if they don't even hold any international license? Chomi, you're gonna know that. Obviously, with the pageant world, it all relies on public opinion, and Bona, they don't even have any say. So the stupid bitch is gonna win, of which me and my friends are liking Luyanda Zuma. So hey, Luyanda girl. Well, I'm hoping that she wins, basically. So me and my friends, we're rooting for her, and she has the social media presence. I feel like with her social media presence and her status, in terms of social media and as a personality rather, I think they could use someone like her, someone who's not shy, someone who's going to go out there and do I don't know what the fuck she's going to be doing, because she's not going to be competing anyway. So she's just going to wear her sachet and walk around South Africa and knowing very well that she won't be competing anyway. But anyway, we do wish her all the best, and hopefully she wins. And I hope the organization obviously does get back the license, Miss World, from Carol Bauer, because Carol Bauer has done a horrible job. And to be honest with you, some people are very excited for Ubokang and her getting these licenses. I am not excited. I am so not excited, because I'm thinking now the Miss South Africa organization has done such a feat. They've done like good work over the years, churning out the girls like Abazo Zibini, and then Miss South Africa bitch that Miss South Africa, that Tamron Green that sent me to prison bitch. They've done very well, but it's me getting prison flashbacks, but the trauma. They've done very well, and now I feel like we're stepping back in time. We're gonna be seeing about David Klali again. Oh, girl, do you think they're gonna hire Somizi to make some of the garments for the girlies? I think that would be interesting. Not in a good way, but it would be interesting to see maybe who are the hosts this year. this page, the Nomalanga shows a girl maybe wearing one of Somizu's creations. I don't know what's going to happen this weekend, but we are definitely going to be watching because obviously we know that the organization doesn't have enough coin to hire the right girl for the job, which is Bonang. So they just picked whoever that was cheap and available, of which that Nomalanga shows a girl. But yeah, good luck to everyone involved. We are personally rooting for Uluyanda Zuma. And yeah, Chomi, we're going to talk. I love you. Bye, girl.